Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all of the praises to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rukak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to the Yakim out there that continue to further this ministry throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to those that are learning and listening and growing thereby as well. It's the brother Mark Kam, and I want to respond to this video here. As you can see, there's riots going on and somewhat of a protest at the same time, and it's between the two people. It's between the Palestinians and the 1948ers. And for some time, the 1948ers and the Israelis have been clashing together, and that's all because of these Israelis have been oppressing those people down there in Palestine in the way that they do, and doing all manner of things to poke at them, to provoke them to do what they're doing right now. And as it stands, they've just had enough. And it's gotten to the point where they're throwing stones, they're throwing rocks, and they have to, because the police, they're acting very violent against those people down there, has always been the case. And this reminds me of a scripture in the book of Zechariah 12, verse 3. And I just want to get that real quick. As it reads, it says, "In that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, and though all of the people of the earth be gathered together against it." And this is what is actually happening down there. Because what you really have down there, you have all of this going on, and really dig deep into the mentality of both sides concerning the Palestinians and also the people that are declaring themselves to be us. They both have in mind that they both, what's the word I'm looking for? They both have in their own mind that the land is theirs. And realistically speaking, none of the land belongs to them. The land actually belongs to a people that was scattered abroad and that are declaring the truth as to who they are among among themselves, that they're the real Israelites that the Bible speaks about, and that's us. The land belongs to us. But as Yahushua said in the book of Luke 21:24, I believe it is. I don't think Yahushua said it, but it's in the book of Luke 21 where it says there will be a time of the Gentiles trod in Israel, and that time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And that's twofold, because the other nations will actually trodden down the people and conquer the people and put them into captivity, and also tread their land. And that's what's going on. The land has been tread upon of the natural Gentiles, and the natural Gentiles are ruling over the Israelites today. All right. But going back to what Zechariah was saying, that the land of Jerusalem would be a burdensome stone to the people that are there. And this is a clear example of that. All right. And then you had another incident that happened where Hamas hit Israel with a couple of rockets near Jerusalem. And then he had to retaliate. So let me read this. It says, 20 killed in Gaza Strip airstrikes after Hamas fired rockets towards Jerusalem. Tensions in the region are at their worst in years, after hundreds were injured in clashes between Palestinians and Israeli forces. So it says, Palestinian officials say 20 people, including 9 children, have been killed in Israeli attacks after rockets were fired from the territory towards Jerusalem. And rockets were launched minutes after Hamas ultimatum passed for Israel to withdraw forces from the flashpoint in the city. Hamas claimed responsibility and called it retaliation for Israelis' crimes and aggression. So as I'm also going to say, if these people are saying that they're the people of the Bible, which was prophesied to come back to the land, then the prophecy of peace would come in effect. Because remember what it reads in the book of Isaiah chapter 2. It says that when the real Israelites return back to the land, then there'll be no wars learned among the nations no more. And also, according to the book of Isaiah, the 60th chapter, verse 18, it says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. So remember, it says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. So keep that in mind. Do we see that happening? Nope. We see the quite contrary happening. Because we're really in a different time, and we're in a time of wars and rumors of wars, and really, we're really in the time of Joel, the 3rd chapter, where the nations are gathering themselves together and drawing themselves to the time of war. All right. But when we get back to that land, then those prophecies are going to come in effect. And the Middle East, the so-called Middle East, which is really just the East, will be peaceful. But until then, we're going to hear rumors and wars until we actually see the war happen, which is forth to come, the Third World's War, the third woe, which is spoken of in the book of Revelations. So this is more proof that these ain't the people. So that's all I got to say with this. I want to give all of the praises to the Most High, the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakak, Wadash. And with that I say, Shalom.